Hello, everyone. I'm actually at May's house,
Yay!
IRL. Yay!
It's exciting.
I had an early morning, drove in the darkness. Mr. Moon followed me here.
I woke up to text and ask her where she was and then went back to bed.
Do you just have a pot under your desk?
I do, but there's a story.
Hello, everyone. My name is Moxey, and this is May.
Hello.
And if this is your first time listening, we do a podcast about how we feel that the world needs more love. We have love inside us, and the more love we put out, the more love we get back exponentially, and we want to share that with the world and make the world a better place.
All of this love is inside of you, and it's something that you are able to harness and send out to other people as well. And we hope that you enjoy listening, because we want to help you all tap into this power and give it out freely and then receive it back exponentially and improve your life.
And it makes you feel so much better and brings you to a euphoria that's happened because of a catalyst of this process, and it brings you to a euphorilytic state.
An unending cycle that will just keep growing as much as you put into it.
So why not start your 2019, or whenever you're listening to this, in this wonderful new state?
Yay!
But you know what I was thinking of on the way here?
What?
You used to have long hair, and I had a buzz cut.
Yes.
When we met.
Yes.
I can't really even remember you with long hair.
No, and it looks terrible. And I remember my boyfriend at the time said it reminded him of Stevie Nicks.
I mean, he likes boys now, so who's he
No,
to
this
judge?
was the one boyfriend I had that does not like boys now.
Oh, the one with long hair himself.
Yeah.
Actually, you and I have parallel paths on that.
That's true. It's nice. It just means that my love energy reaches out to everyone and transcends
Or we turn
attraction.
them.
Yeah, that's also a possibility.
We are the last stop. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday.
May.
Yes.
What's your plans for New Year's? Do you have New Year's resolutions? Do you do that?
What I've come to learn about myself is that I need to have easy New Year's resolutions so that I can actually follow through with them. And when my Grammy was a little girl, she would tell me about Christmas, she would tell me about her Christmases when she was a little girl.
Yeah.
And her big treat of the year was that they would get an orange in their stocking. And so I'm living this life where I walk by rows and rows of oranges and ignore them
every day,
and I can have this wonderful treat. So I'm going to try and eat an orange every day. And that's my New Year's resolution. Your face. I've been doing pretty good. I have a sack of them in the fridge right now. What do you think of that?
My mind's racing. I mean, it's
I want to be really...
Not to be a naysayer.
Okay.
But I'm just thinking of, like, the stress when traveling. Like, we're going on a...
Oh, well, I mean, that's okay. If I don't have access to an
like,
orange.
every work day, we'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Because it is kind of weird that this used to be within like 2 generations, it was a crazy delicacy and a treat.
And it used to be seasonal.
Yeah.
Like, only certain times of the year, even when I was a kid.
Yeah, true. I didn't even think of that. In the early 90s, I lived in Wabush, Labrador.
Middle of nowhere. Like, Arctic.
It's a remote little town. It's by Lab City.
It's Arctic.
Yeah, it's very small. There were about, I think, 1,800 people, 2,000 people in the town. And there wasn't really any way to drive in the winter because they wouldn't clear the roads. So there was a train that brought all the produce and milk. And I can remember, and there was just the co-op. You had to go to the co-op.
Yeah, me too.
And if the train didn't get in for whatever reason, there was no milk or produce. So there was a lot of canned milk. So,
I wonder
which
if
is a
it's still
thing.
like that there.
I don't know, because they do have a little airport, and I'd love to go back and visit. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Not really.
No?
My mental capacity is getting better for other things.
Excellent.
My life is slowing down. I think I've been trying to do this year, and I'm going to do it way more next year. Really limit the amount of plastic I use, as well as starting to slow down on the meat I eat.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
excellent.
We're destroying the world, so I'm just going full hippie.
Let's take it down a notch. I was thinking today I'd like to do a compost in the backyard.
I can't believe you don't have compost here.
I know. It's just not a thing. Like, they don't even pick it up.
I'm so bad I stopped to get a muffin and a coffee on the way here, because it's a many hours drive, and I insisted they put the coffee in my reusable mug, as well as they didn't have compost, so I'm saving the muffin wrapper and paper bag
until you get back
until I get back and I can compost it.
Because you can't even compost it here.
Yeah, I'm just sending the love
man.
out in the form of taking
really
care of our
are.
earth.
You really are.
We need to take care of our earth and send our love vibes to Mother Nature.
Actually, yeah, I really agree with that. I would like to start being more aware of that.
Do you have a crystal for us?
Today, I think I'll talk about a blue lace agate.
But it's not even blue. Oh,
It is! It's very pale blue.
Yeah, kind of purpley blue.
And they all come from one place. I believe it's in, I'm going to say South Africa. It's
Really?
definitely from the continent of Africa. I'm going to quickly look. It looks kind of, for anyone who's listening, excuse me, it looks like kind of like a beautiful calm sky. It's a light blue color with white ripples through it.
It kind of does. Yeah, I can see how you interpret it as cloud. It has like striations of paler and darker, cloudier and clearer blue.
Yes. And it's supposed to be, it's like a calming energy. And the farmers would find these in their fields, and it would remind them of like the calm skies to grow all of their produce and feed their animals, and just, which is in and of itself, I think that farmers live a euphoric life because they're putting all of their love and energy into the crops that they grow, and which in turn they grow up and they nourish their livestock and they nourish us, and
then they send their produce, aka love, to everyone else.
Exactly. Yeah, and which is what we were talking about earlier, the produce.
Yeah.
It's associated with the throat chakra, which is how you can
Excuse me?
That's what Google says.
What's a throat chakra?
Well, your chakras are...
I know there's like dots on your body.
Yeah, and there's one for...
Oh, I know a Reiki master. I wonder if she'd come on.
Oh, I would love I really would. That would be exciting, because I don't really know anything about the chakras.
Do you honestly think that would go over well without me sitting there listening to them say these
Maybe
things?
not. You would have to not talk. We could mute your mic.
You can't mute the gaze I'd be giving you.
There's a small additional deposit located in Romania.
Strange.
Yeah, so I wonder if, like, how would that even happen? I was like, oh, maybe settlers brought it, but no because the
rocks
grows in the ground, not reproducing.
It's not like a grape
bird
plant.
or a cat, or a grape. Yes, it says that they're soothing, calming, and nurturing energies. Okay.
Full woo-woo. I'm
Let's
just
hear
gonna
it.
go full woo-woo.
I'm ready.
Those rock deposits
Mm-hmm.
could have been asteroids
Ah!
from another planet sent here from outer space, and that's why they're in South Africa and Romania.
I love it.
Sent to us
Yeah.
from another power.
I think that that's canon, and that's now what I believe. Yes, I think that's... I don't have another better explanation.
I do. It's called placebo. And right after we get the Reiki master on, we'll have a geologist on to explain how it came to be.
I want that. I have a lot of polished stones, which some people don't believe that the polished stones are as good because
What?
there's they say that, and you can like whatever you like. If you prefer the raw crystals, that's okay too, because I do have some raw ones. But I think their argument is that you're messing with their natural formation. But I myself feel like I relate to the polished stones because I'm the product of the experiences in my lifetime.
Oh, metaphor.
There you go. I thought about that one in the bathroom at work one day.
How long were you in the bathroom?
I was in there for a few minutes.
Yeah, that's nice. Take a little break.
Sometimes you need it.
Not much has happened in my life. I finished work before Christmas. I wore my Christmas suit to work.
Oh, yes.
I got to go out to eat, and customer, I guess we're the client in the relationship, took us out to eat. That was
nice.
Super exciting. Free food is always exciting.
I love it. The bus driver they gave him a lot of gift cards.
That's really they
and
do
I
not
thought
do
it
that
was
on
really
my bus.
Cute.
But
It didn't even occur to me, and then I was like, dang. But maybe my euphoric vibrations touched people around me.
my plan, there's a few people in my life that I don't know. I don't want to get in the habit of Christmas gifts, and then
I know.
I'm gonna, in the new year, in January, when there's slumps, there's a few people in my life that I'm gonna like, hey,
I think
Happy New
actually,
Year, here's $10 to whatever.
That's a really good idea. I want to start paying. Sometimes people will buy a coffee card, and every once in a while I'll get to the coffee place I go to every day, and someone will have paid for my coffee already. And it's like I won the lottery. It's very exciting. So I'd like to do that. Throughout the year a couple times, because it's like $20.
I think what I might get in the habit of doing is doing that on my birthday for people.
Oh, that's a lovely idea.
I don't want gifts. I feel uncomfortable with gifts. I mean, if it's someone close like you and I, and you saw something, you thought of me, randomly, fine. But I don't know. My birthday, I want to give back. I don't want things.
Well, and then the action of doing that, giving back on your birthday, you're going to receive all this energy back into your life.
Exactly, and it's not going to come back in material things. It's going to come back in love.
Which is true. I find I'm I try not to be materialistic, but I like tchotchkes and things and clutters as Moxey looks around the room.
As I look at
all of my collections.
Dolls behind me, which we'll post on Instagram. Just the dolls, nothing else in the room.
Oh, it's okay. I don't mind. But, where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, it's better to, I think, receive these feelings back and this energy, and then you can keep that inside of you, and you can also give that back out again, and you're not taking anything away when you do that.
No, you're just making more.
Like, it's an unending supply.
And part of it is, too, if you're taking things and making more out of it, you're probably taking from the negative side of things.
Oh, true.
Making more out of the world a positive place.
Yes.
So I think I'm going to do that for special occasions for myself, is try to give back. Because you and I are not rich, but we're definitely not poor.
Yeah, no.
And of the things I like to spend money on, travel is one of them, but the other is, like, giving to other people.
It's very hard for me to not buy you a lot of things.
Me too.
I've started taking pictures of I love bootleg toys.
Yeah.
With like strange writing on them. I just love them. I think they're so funny and cute. But what I've started doing is just taking pictures of them. And I follow also some Instagrams of these bootleg toys as well, and I find that helps me not have them in my life. Because I have to think, like, why am I buying it? Well, it's for, like, the twice a year when people come over, and then I show them, like, oh, haha, look at this, and then it's 30-second laugh.
Yeah.
And then a lifetime of
ownership.
Carrying it around with me.
Exactly.
And stressing out.
Yeah. I'm getting much better at that. I put my love into the moment, not into owning the material thing.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. Put your love into the moment and not into the material thing.
Especially if it's plastic. Back to my New Year's resolution.
Yes. I would like to also not have plastic in my life.
As she averts her gaze from everything.
I have nowhere to look. It's all
the room's just all plastic.
I look at I have a ceramic mug.
Yeah. I mean, it's one thing like your dolls are plastic, but to me that's my big focus this year is especially single-use plastic, like packaging and that sort of thing.
Oh gosh. I need a good side hustle. So if anyone wants to send money, no.
Our true feelings revealed. We'll give you a PayPal to send us dollars to.
No, just joking. Everyone, keep your hard-earned money. Put it into things that make you happy.
Yes. And remember, you don't have to buy something to enjoy it.
No, you don't have to buy something to enjoy it. You can enjoy the emotion.
Take a picture,
the item.
Tag us in it, and we'll look at it with you.
Oh, please tag me in these pictures. Yes, tag Euphorilytic.
It doesn't have to be just LOL dolls. It could be anything.
It could be literally anything. That
you would like to own, but no, you don't need to own it. And we will double tap it. Tag at Euphorilytic. EUPHORALYTIC if you don't know us already. But also just send us your words and your thoughts. We will chat with you about your struggles with love or your successes with love because it gives us so much energy for you to share your love with us.
Even if you just want to tell us how your day was.
We're here.
I love knowing things like that. I go through the work fridge every day to see what everyone has for lunch.
What?
Everyone's lunches always look so cute. I just want to know what they're eating.
Do you open, like, their bags?
Sometimes.
Do they know you do this?
Yeah, they think it's funny. Or they're creeped out and they're too nice to say. It's fun.
You should start an Instagram where it's like the May lunch report.
Oh my god.
And you take a picture of everyone's lunch. And it'll be this like anonymous world online where you're just sharing 5 people's lunches.
Oh my god. That's a really good idea. Actually.
And you should review them.
The lunch report.
San Fishington lunch report. And you're just reviewing people's lunches.
Sobe salad. I'll give that 7 out of 10.
Uses plastic single-use container, but nutritious. Plus and minus.
Good effort. And that's like leftover spaghetti. Delicious, home-cooked classic, reusable dish. 9 out of 10. I really want to do this now.
I would follow you.
Excellent. Maybe that will be my New Year's project. I'm not going to say resolution because then that's too much pressure.
You're just gonna.
I'm already stressing over the oranges.
And also, you have to not tell coworkers, so now you're digging in the fridge with a phone.
I really don't think they'd question it at this point.
It's gonna be a new year. Start fresh. Tell people when they upset you, and then you have more room for love in your life.
That's right. Make room. Clear out the clutter, emotional clutter, physical clutter.
And just pack in all the love.
Pack it in.
Get a trash compactor to
love.
Push more in. I don't know how. Maybe there's a crystal for that next week.
I'll have to look into that. I'm going to make a note of it right now. Trash compactor
Note
crystal.
that in the journal. The Euphorilytic journal.
I am.
Well, as May notes that, thank you everyone for listening today. Send us a message and tell us what you're doing in the new year or what you're struggling with, and we will 100% help you out. If you want to really just jumpstart your year with real love, you can rate us on Instagram. No, you cannot do that. If you really want to help us out in the new year, you can rate us on Apple Podcasts, because if we have a lot of positive ratings, then we will get a lot more exposure to spread this message to everyone else. And as you know, we don't ask for anything from you, just that you spread the love, so that's one way you can focus that. May, did you have anything else you wanted to add?
No, I think I'm pretty good today. Just remember to love each other and be kind to yourself. You know, don't get down on yourself. And remember that we love you very much, and we often are thinking of you. But not in a weird way.
In a totally normal way.
Yeah, in a normal way.
So we will talk to you next week, and thank you for spreading your love. Bye.
Bye.